Hi, my name's Jamie Lee Nazario, and welcome back to Journey Life Now. Today, I'm doing your monthly mini Celtic cross forecast by zodiac sign. We'll explore your present energy, challenges, and what's unfolding in love, career, and personal growth for the month of September 2025. Okay, I'm going to be doing Pisces, September 2025. Pisces, September 2025. Okay, Pisces. So this month, you feel like you have to make a very, very difficult decision, and you don't want to, right? Because you don't know what to choose. You feel like you have like all these options, right? That's kind of like the challenge right now. Like there's multiple choices, right? You're taking multiple people's feelings into account. And you almost have to be like the bad guy. That's not you. That's not Pisces. That's not usually the way Pisces works, right? You guys are very like nonchalant for the most part. There's some self-evaluation that has to take place in September. Lots of understanding, like why you went through certain things, what's happening, why it's happening. And once you do that, then the decision that you have to make, the choice becomes clear, right? And in essence, it has to do with what makes you happy, your environment. Your environment is highlighted, right? So the decision that has to be made probably has to do with your home life. For some of you, there's a mom figure involved, and it has to do with the home that you created, with the environment that you created, right? And for some, if there's been an imbalance of that, right? Like you turn around, you look at your house, and you're just like, oh my god, my house is a disaster. It's disorganized, and it has to do with a heartbreak that happened, right? Either coming into September or like in the very beginning, but it happens, right? So if it doesn't happen, like if it's not happening like right now, just know probably in a few weeks, like it might, right? Like you might be heartbroken, because something happens that you're just like devastated, right? And then you stop cleaning, you stop organizing, you stop doing everything and anything. You want to crawl underneath your blanket and just like stick your head in the sand and not want to deal with it, right? But you do. You have to. So when you come out of it, you're just like, oh my god, my house is a mess. My desk is a mess, right? And you have this inkling, right, that in order for things to get better, you have to make your house beautiful. Beautify it. Like seriously, like go organize it, clean it, put things the way that you want it, like make it smell good, right? I don't know if you guys sage the house, right? Go pray, right? Get rid of like whatever energies it is that are kind of lingering around. Okay. For some of you that have come from a heartbreak, right? They've come from a heartbreak, from being totally like I don't know, stabbed in the heart, like bad, right? Like just like true devastation. There was a decision, or there's a decision that you have to make, but just know that leads you to plant a seed for true happiness, right? To uncover or start to uncover what it is that makes you happy. Whether that's a new relationship, whether that's a new hobby. But it's you're planting the seed this month, right? Remember, it's only the seed that you plant, right? So don't expect to find like I don't know, relationship that's gonna, I don't know, be your soulmate or something like that, right? No, but I mean, you could. For some of you, you could find that. But it's the beginning of you understanding what it is that you want in life, what it is that brings you joy, right? What it is that you want out of a relationship. What does that look like for you, right? Like, do you live with the person? Do you not live with the person? Are you marriage? No marriage? Like, whatever that looks like for you, right? Understanding what you need. Okay, so that's kind of this month. Like, there's a whole highlighting of that. It is, and it all has to do again with understanding. There's that seems to be a theme for everyone, not for everyone, for a lot of people this month. Just shadow work, because we're in a time where things are difficult. Things are really, really, really difficult, emotionally, psychologically, physically. You know, there's lots and lots of changes. There's lots and lots of uncertainties, right? But the only thing that we can ever be certain of is ourselves, right? So it's asking you to be that for you, right? Choices, heartbreak, understanding why certain things happen, you feeling good in your environment, right? If you don't feel safe, if you don't feel beautiful, if you don't feel like the space around you, right, represents what it is that you want, then you have to do something about that. And you are. And you are this month if you take the opportunity. Now, again, right, if your house is a hot mess, right, and you know that by cleaning it, you're going to feel better, but you sit on the couch or you sit on the chair and you're just thinking, but you're not moving, it's not going to clean itself, right? So move. Get out of your head and move. Okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards to see a situation, something that maybe should be highlighted for this month. Pisces, September 2025. Oh, Pisces, you guys are so special. Everyone's special, really. They truly are. Even if people show you what you don't want to be, sometimes that's actually the most beautiful lesson, right? When someone shows you what you don't want to become, because that means you don't have to experience that. You can just see it and be like, yeah, I might not want to do that, right? All right, my loves. So there's there may be a situation where you're at a party. If you're at a party, you're at a gathering, you're going to a party, you're going to a gathering, please be mindful of your personal belongings, okay? Okay? Like, put it in an extra pocket, put it somewhere where people can't easily get to it, okay? Because there might be like multiple people working together to deceive people, whatever that means. If you guys are going to a concert, whatever it is, just be mindful of your personal belongings, okay? If you guys are in a party, going to a party, going to a gathering, at a park, right? Anywhere public, right? Just pay attention. Pay attention, okay? There's going to be choices. There's going to be choices that you have to make. Oh yeah, look, this was choices that you have to make. Just sit down, right? Sit down and redefine line. Redefine line. Make sure that they're not trying to make you sign something or do something that's not to your best interest, right? It might be to their best interest, but for you, is this the best for you? Because if it's not, then don't do it, okay? Yeah. if there's people out there wondering if like there's someone that they can't trust amongst their friend group, social circle, the answer is yes, there is. Okay? So there's that. There is someone that doesn't have your best interest at heart. Okay, I'm going to do an oracle card from Shani's Deck of Plenty. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of September 2025. Okay. Let's see. I break ties with all family traditions that keep me from being happy, hopeful, and abundant. Okay? I break ties with all family traditions that keep me from being happy, hopeful, and abundant. Okay? Because family. Whether blood or not blood, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not talking about like it has to be blood related, right? It should always have your best interest at heart. Okay? Even if that means that it's different from their view, what they believe. Because a person that understands knows that everyone's journey is different, right? That's another thing. Like, you're going to come across a situation where you guys are going to have to part ways, right? You're going to have to make a decision, but understanding that, respecting that, right? And just wishing them love, right? And happiness. Thank you for listening all the way to the end. Subscribe, like the video, and come back for more fun. Bye. Love you guys.